So, you think you've found your twin flame. Congratulations! This is a very exciting time in your life. But you may be wondering, is this person really my twin flame? And if so, does he feel the same way about me? And are you particularly concerned that your twin flame seems to have someone other than you as a twin? If you want to find out if your twin flame has another twin, just keep listening. Can your twin flame have another twin flame? Short answer, no. Your twin flame is the other half of your soul, so unlike soulmates, you can only have one twin flame. Indeed, the concept of twin flames centers on the fact that two people are one soul, but personal beliefs also have a strong influence on this concept. Twin flames are subjective and cannot be confirmed by the scientific method, although that would certainly simplify matters. Instead, the information comes from people who have experienced the concept of twin flames and shared their belief with others. So, if you truly believe that you have more than one twin flame, perhaps even a triple flame, then it could very well be true. But there are still a few things that may make it seem like your twin flame is different, which I'll discuss next. If you are two halves of the same soul, shouldn't you be very similar? Not necessarily. You can be from different ages, different cultures, or even different socio-economic neighborhoods. While there are many overlaps and similarities in the lives of twins, the truth is that you were raised by different people and perhaps even in different regions of the world. You both have had different experiences just going about your lives. So it's normal that it may seem like your twin flame is infatuated with someone else, especially if you are experiencing romantic feelings, and they are already in a relationship. But remember, you are not the same person. You are simply two halves of the same soul, and you reflect each other. And since you are reflected in each other, seeing your flaws and shadows in the other person, you may perceive them differently. On the other hand, perhaps the person you think is your twin flame has a different twin flame because they are actually a false twin. That seems a little sinister, right? Don't worry, this person isn't doing it on purpose or to take advantage. In fact, they are often the catalyst for change, but it's the little things that will clue you in that it's a lie and not your true twin flame. Mostly, they will be inconsistent and unwilling to commit to you. They will also not be supportive of you, and you will have quarrels without appropriate reconciliations. Part of you will know that you are in a relationship with a false twin flame. Although you may not realize it yet, you will feel anxious and insecure. And if you are doubting your partner, chances are he or she is not your true twin flame. So while the false twin flame can be a catalyst for change, that change comes at your expense because it doesn't change with you. With a true twin, you will both walk this path of change and healing together. But what do you do if you are changing together, but still feel like there is something wrong with the whole twin flame thing? You may be more familiar with the concept of soulmates than twin flames. I know I have been. The concept of soulmates is found throughout the media, as well as in relationships you may have observed in your own life. Perhaps your parents refer to each other as soulmates, or you have friends who tell you that they felt incomplete until they met their soulmate. Maybe you've even been in a relationship where you could confidently call your partner your soulmate. Soulmates are very similar to twin flames. You'll feel an instant connection, and soulmates often help you grow as a person. But if you only have one twin flame, you may have multiple soulmates, and they can be either romantic or platonic. Another major difference is that soulmates will help you feel confident and uplifted, while your twin flame will show you your insecurities and flaws. It doesn't sound good, but it's a necessary component of the twin flame concept. Being the other half of your soul, your twin shows you your flaws to help you become the best version of yourself. This makes a twin flame relationship much more complex than a soulmate relationship. With a soulmate, everything can be smooth sailing, but with a twin, you will experience negative emotions along with positive ones. Fortunately, this means that you are growing as a person and will take your relationship to the next level. So, now that you know some of the reasons why you may feel like your twin flame has another twin, what can you do about it? Firstly, determine if any of these 3 reasons apply to you. If you feel like this person is too unlike you to be your twin flame, then firstly know that twin flames are destined to separate and reunite. Even if you live on completely different continents, you will recognize your twin flame by the unspoken connection between you, literally. You don't need to talk to your twin flame to recognize it. You have a kind of telepathy. But the physical absence will still hurt, and you will long to be together. Remember also that these differences are a good thing. You may share a common soul, but separately you are both complete human beings. Embrace these differences between you and learn from each other. You will both become stronger from it. On the other hand, perhaps this person really is a false twin flame. In that case, the best thing to do is to end the relationship. I know this is too direct, especially if you really love this person. But realizing that you need to move on is the first step. Breaking up is also very hard, and I sympathize with you if you are contemplating it right now. But allowing yourself to be consumed by it won't help you, so while you should consider it carefully, you shouldn't let it take over your life, and don't let it discourage you from trying again. You're not thinking about breaking up, but you feel like maybe this person is my soulmate. This time, you can definitely keep him in your life. Although I have a partner, I also have a close friend who I fully consider my soulmate, although not in a romantic sense. We always find common ground, often think about the same things, and I'm pretty sure we'll have each other in our lives for as long as we live, even though we live in different countries. In summary, soulmates bring many benefits to each other, and having one or several will only enrich your life. However, they are unlikely to become your twin flame, so try not to push them into that role. Your twin flame will come to you on their own. After all, you are destined to be together one way or another. We hope this article has helped you feel more stable in your thoughts and mental energy. The most important thing to remember is that whether you have a twin flame or not, you are complete as you are. You don't need them to make you a more whole person, so relax a little. This will help the universe bring you together with your twin flame. You may feel pressured to find your twin flame, but trying to force a connection will only backfire. Instead, focus on opening yourself up and vibrating at a frequency that will allow your twin flame to connect with you. Your twin flame is designed to help you become the whole person that you already are, just more enlightened and more mature.